Welcome to African American History Lesson 39. In this video, we will discuss disenfranchisement and Jim Crow laws. In the aftermath of Reconstruction, white supremacist backlash took legislative and violent forms, codifying racial segregation and stripping away African American civil rights. The rise of Jim Crow laws institutionalized inequality across the South and beyond, even as African American leaders and writers pushed back with courage and conviction. The phrase Jim Crow began as a racist caricature in minstrel shows of the 1830s, but evolved into a legal system of segregation and white dominance. By the late 1800s, Jim Crow laws described state and local statutes across the South and parts of the North that enforced racial separation and inequality under the Supreme Court's endorsement in Plessy versus Ferguson, 1896, which upheld the doctrine of separate but equal. Jim Crow legislation curtailed black political and social participation by enforcing voter suppression tactics such as poll taxes, literacy tests, and grandfather clauses. Simultaneously, laws mandated segregated schools, hospitals, cemeteries, and transportation. These laws created separate and unequal systems that remained in place until the civil rights movement launched full-scale challenges in the mid-20th century. The period from the end of Reconstruction through the early 20th century is known by historians as the nadir of American race relations. This time is marked by extreme racial violence, mass disenfranchisement, and legalized segregation. African Americans endured frequent lynchings, mob violence, and public humiliation, often with no legal recourse or protection. African American journalists and writers, including trailblazers like Ida B. Wells, documented and exposed the false narratives used to justify lynchings and racial terror. Their courageous publications called national and international attention to the brutal realities of white supremacy and racial injustice in the South. Despite the oppressive conditions of the Jim Crow era, African Americans organized resistance efforts such as streetcar boycotts, protests, and legal challenges. These grassroots movements were supported by a vibrant black press, which helped circulate stories of abuse and mobilize community response, laying the foundation for the modern civil rights struggle. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, please follow us on the social media platforms listed on the screen.